Yes, hello my friends. Another race on my channel. This is Wattfabrik, it's a points race. So every banner has points to gain. And yes, the final counts double, but sprint and comp are the same. So this loop will be ridden 2 times. And I fear that some are pretty strong. Let's see how that develops. Yes, 2 laps, each being about 10 kilometers or a little bit more. And as I'm not as heavy as some of the guys, I need to suck a little bit the wheels. Some of the guys are 100 kilo plus, so on the downhill I really need to take care. Yes, the first sprint is at the Italian villa before there is a downhill, so I don't know if I can be competitive there. Second sprint is second lap, same place. Oh, some of the D riders are still in the first uphill. Yes, per position in the sprint there is 1 point to be won, so we need to take care to be as much as possible in front, also on the sprint, which is difficult for me. Yeah, Christian in the front is probably one of the strongest, and he also has exactly 100 kilos. So he is for sure to be observed. This guy is pushing already. This was not very smart. They are going to pass me. Christian already behind me. Kilo against 75. Christian is already in the draft again, second position. No need to push too much here. Okay, there's 3 of us. The next one is 10 seconds behind. I think this is the lead pack. Oh, we are 4. So next decision point, of course, is Wattfabrik, a climb of 50 meters of altitude. It's quite pushy. The com, of course, would be nice. Christian has a big advantage in the flat. Look to his watts per kilo. And he's a strong D rider, so he can push 2.8 for 20 minutes. So no chance to get him on the very short climbs, or perhaps we should work as a team. he pushes 3.0 watts per kilo, this means 300 watts, which is of course for a D rider pretty strong. And he can do that all day long. 300 watts is where my FTP test will end. To downtown, there is also a slight downhill, so to break away here is probably not a good idea. Behind is 15 seconds now, so even increasing. If the Swiss rider succeeds to bridge the gap, he will be pretty tired, probably. Now there are two guys with 17 seconds. And they are not pushing enough watts per kilo to come back. And we have our machine, Mr. Sharp, Christian, first name. Also his race ranking is better than mine. There you can see my history on Strava, and as well, of course, in YouTube videos. I have not documented every ride on YouTube, but some key sessions during recovery are in my channel. And yeah, actually in March I had a pneumonic embolism, it's called, I think, which was quite serious and made me start from zero, really zero, in March. So I will stop talking now, because the next climb is a VO2 max effort, about 5 minutes, and actually they removed a part from my lung, so yeah, VO2 max is not really my strength at the moment. Nevertheless, due to my lower weight, I might be well positioned at the com. He's pushing 0.4 watts less than I do. So one circle, and on the mini map you can see the com already. As said, from the start of the com, it's about 50 meters of elevation. In my best times, when I was a strong sea rider, it was like a 4-minute climb. In the moment it will rather be 5, I think. Let's see what I can manage. Christian. I should relax. Relax and recover. Here's a flat part. Still 200 meters to go. So I need to continue. Okay, points grabbed. Ooh, less than 3 minutes. So my memory was probably wrong. That French guy will bridge and I will suck his wheel. I don't know his weight, but I think I was one of the lighter riders. Christian will for sure come up on latest on the downhill because we are now turning right. Since Christian has won the first sprint, and here I think he was third, I should have looked. We are probably about even. Perhaps I'm 1 point in front. Christian is almost back already. Yeah, there he is. I don't know if it makes sense to attack on the climb to the next sprint, or if it's better to wait again until the final sprint. Now there comes the lap banner, but the lap banner is only decisive in the final, but not yet. Oh, Christian is pushing. If he pushes, he is super tucking. But with 100 kilo, even super tucking is pretty fast for him. Yeah, in the final, this might again be critical. From here, it's about 1 kilometer or almost a kilometer left to the finish. But of course, if in the downhill I get gapped, it will be very difficult. Christian, our machine. It's amazing. 1.9 watts in front. This about the riders that always complain about their weight being too heavy. Actually, in the lower categories, the strongest riders are always the heavy ones, because in the flat and with a reasonable sprint, it's very difficult to beat them. Of course, on the hills, it's more the watts per kilo, but even there, he has more watts per kilo than I do for 20 minutes. And his sprint for 15 seconds is more than 900 watts. So for the moment, he is my idol. Yeah, pretty good so far. Of course, the climb was a little bit more exhausting, but nevertheless, I'm optimistic for the next climb. Let's see what I can do in the sprint. At least I should get second, to secure second overall. In the final, I don't know if I can really win the final sprint, and that has double points. One strategy could be a surprise attack on the climb that precedes the sprint. For the fun of it, I think I will try. Or if the French guy goes, I could try to go with him. Because he will have realized that in the sprint, probably he has no chance. some last corners. I hope not to be kept after the sprint. If Christian accelerates and then kicks me in the ass. They are very slow, so I think they count on the attack. That should be sufficient. Oh. Now recover, recover, recover. Three more points to gain. I was counting on Christian. Perhaps I should wait for the Frenchman. 2 points less in the sprint, 1 point less. He is pushing a lot. I try to make it difficult for him, and only as soon as he passes me, I will suck his wheel. Perhaps Christian comes back. At least I shouldn't lend him my wheel. get me. Wow, my bottom bracket makes a funny noise. I ordered a new one, but it's not yet in. Still in the delivery path. Yeah, what to do? Of course, it's a little bit unfair to brake check the French, but he was stronger than Christian on the climb, I think. So if Christian comes back, let's see if he manages. I think tactically I owe him this support. He's coming up, 27 meters. In the final, from the other tire, I think the French is more in my region of weight. So in the downhill, Christian could be stronger. Yeah, now he's back. And now this is already slight downhill. So he will pass us anyway. 4, 3, 2. I think I gave all the right ones already. I think you can hear that strange noise. It's exactly at every turn of the crank. So it could be either the frame, it's a carbon frame, or in fact it could be the bottom bracket, which is a BB30, because I have a Bondträger crank, and this bottom bracket actually is not too good. This time I will go with them, because I think I'm stronger. Will only kick in the very top, because otherwise it could happen that they both pass me with high speed on the downhill. They will probably go tactically, I think. So So perhaps it's not even that fast. Interesting race. Loop de Loop. It's a new course, just for some months, and it was in the Zwift race schedule, I think in January or February. And actually I like the course. It has a little bit of all. It's not a pure climb. Glasgow is very punchy. Here you have some flat areas. I think it's quite a good course for many different riders. Apart from the final. The final is a 2 kilometer downhill, or 3, and the French guy is fast. I think he wants the points on top. Due to the games over the last kilometers, I'm not fully recovered, but in a good shape at least. Christian cannot keep up. Good that he cannot see my face. super tucking. Shit. Looks like a win. Oh, great. Yeah, guys. Yeah, much heavier than me. The French, about 80 kilos perhaps. He did more watts per kilo than I did. Perhaps because I was sucking the wheel of Christian and also from a French guy sometime. But I was pushing also a lot. So I think I deserve the win. The values, 5 minutes is not so strong. 1 minute, I was at 6.1 once. Now it's 4.8. Yeah, the sprint is from the uphill before the sprint banner in the first lap probably, or in the second lap on the climb. Yeah, the sprint itself was too short where I lost against Christian. Okay, he's in, third place, 2.4. Actually, he is much stronger. He was on vacation, perhaps he relaxed too much. Okay guys, it was a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was an interesting race, although being only 8 people. Make some advertisement or some promotion for this points race. There are not too many points races, and yes, we try to somehow fill the D category as well. C and B is pretty strong in numbers. In D, not too many participants, unfortunately. So I stop here. Hope you enjoyed. Join us again for a video. Think about following my channel, Thrift Racing Aicho. I think there are some interesting videos and interesting races. And probably I will be promoted to C very soon. Let's see. Okay, bye. My friends.